Hey everyone, this is Bob with Marble Polishing Experts, and I'm here in Bethel, New York. I think the specific area has a really cool name. It's called Kanyangan Lake. It's an awesome place anyways. We see this pretty typically. The cleaning lady, despite her best intentions, used a product that was acidic and has etched the floor. About every, I would say, 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 jobs that we go to, this happens. All you have to do is just tell your cleaning people that they should not use anything acidic on marble. Marble has calcium in it, and anytime you use anything acidic, the calcium reacts with the acidity and leaves an etch mark. Or I'm gonna shoot a closer shot of it and show you guys what the problem is, because I can see that she used a spray bottle when she was doing this. I can see the patterns of that spray bottle. Wherever she sprayed first, that's where the etch marks happened. All right, great. I'm gonna turn the camera around now. All right, so here we see the floor. The shine is okay. It's not like super great. But as you come here, you can see, like here you can see some wear and tear, but it's not so bad. But as you come over here, you can see that that light disappears. And that's what she sprayed. And you can see there's a lot of marks. Now I have an iPhone, but still the iPhone is not doing it justice. When I'm here kind of looking with my eyeballs, the situation looks pretty bad actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start polishing this. We're about to start on this floor, and I want to show you guys just the general process so you kind of have an understanding. Basically what we're gonna be doing is doing four grits. We're gonna do a 200, 400, and 800. We do not need to go below the 200 grit today. The floor is not that damaged. Sometimes I drop to a 120 grit, which is a much harsher grit, or I can even drop down to a 50. But this floor is not so bad. So I'm just gonna start with a 200, 400, and 800. I'm gonna get a close-up shot of all of these for you guys so you can see it. I'm gonna also take a little film of the process when I'm actually honing the floor. So the first part is to actually hone the floor, and that's when you remove the damage. And the second part is to actually polish it, and that's when we use the polishing compound. And I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. All right, you guys, like I said, this is a 200 grit, 400 grit, 800 grit. These are diamond discs that we use to hone the floor and remove the damage. I just wanted to get a close-up of all this for you guys so you can see it. All right, everyone, so I just wanted to show you guys what a slurry is. Slurry is when you grind the stone or hone the stone, and you're removing that top layer of the stone. So if you can see, we got the white, that's the slurry. That's basically, the top, very, very top layer of the stone, and also the mixed with water. So that's what we call slurry. And once we get to see a good amount of slurry, that means that we have finished with one grit and we can go to the next. So we don't use a lot of water, so it's not gonna get that wet. Now we're gonna go ahead and vacuum all the slurry off the floor. We're gonna recheck the floor basically to make sure the honing was proper and good and it did what it's supposed to do. So now I'm just gonna vacuum. It's gonna get a little loud. All right, so that was a very successful honing. See that the shine of the floor has come off and all the damages have come off. Now we just need to keep going up in grit until we get to 1800 grit, and then after that we're going to start doing the polishing. We're done with the honing process. We're about to start polishing, but I wanted to show you guys what a really good honed floor looks like. A good honed floor, when you come through the grits, is actually a tiny bit shiny. And if it's not shiny, that means that either the layers of the grit was not put down correctly, or it wasn't taken high enough. And I find that the better I overlay those grits on top of each other, and the higher I go up in grits, which is, this is 1800 grit at this point, the better my final polish. And also it makes the polish a lot easier. But I want to show you guys what that floor looks like. I haven't really polished it yet. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the shine that I've got just through honing. So I haven't done any polishing yet. And you can see how shiny it is, and this is what I'm talking about. The floor is looking really good. I'm gonna give you guys some close-up shots. We haven't really detailed the bathroom. We have to detail the bathroom and make sure everything is nice and clean. We've kept it pretty clean, but it just needs an extra tight mop, as I call it. The floor looks great. Now I'm gonna give you guys some close-up shot of a tile here, so you know what a truly good-looking marble should look like. Oh, by the way, if your contractor is doing this, make sure that if he's polishing your stone, the last step that he's doing is actually a neutralization process where he goes and neutralizes all the acidic powder that he put on that marble to polish it. Great, thank you so much, you guys. All right, everyone, so this is what the floor is looking like. I haven't really detailed the floor yet, but it's absolutely perfect. If you guys see some streaks, that's just me mopping it. So once we kind of detail this area, it will look really good. All right.